Saturday. How are you? What have you been up to? All right, friends. Now, let's keep this wholesome. Don't be weird, okay? There's the end of my yarn. I did a little snip. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Those are my 9-inch circulars. They are, I think a US 3, 2.25 9-inch circulars. And if we follow this tail, oh my goodness. Come on, don't make this weird. Look at that. Look at that heel. Some toes. All right. If you're a fan, only a fan, drop those coins in the comment box. All right, I made it weird. Here's the heel. Here's that pretty little decrease that we did. Turned out nice. That's a slip knit on this side, and then a two decrease on this side, which keeps them both going the same angle. Then I worked the foot. I got 1.5 inches from where I wanted it to end, and I started the decreases. We have slip knit, decrease 2 together. I used 2 different stitch markers when I got there. I decreased them down over my baby toe till, because I have kind of flat wide feet. So I decreased, I kept going. I started my decrease right after my baby toe, and then this toe part was all the decreases, and then I did a Kitchener stitch, which is an awesome way to end a toe. It's flat. Yeah, it's flat. Each one has a little knot in it, so the end of that sock isn't taking on all the weight of my foot pushing forward in a shoe. Kitchener stitch, you have an even amount on the front and the back needle, and you are knitting and purling them together, kind of. So you're knitting one and taking it off your needle, and then you're doing a purl, and then you're moving to the back one and doing a opposite purl and a knit, and you're taking them off the last loops on your needles. You're taking them off as you go, and you're knitting them tight. So the next step is to sew in this end, and I've got me a sock. So I went ahead and finished this sock. Let me turn you around. That's enough feet action. Bye, friends. Thank you for playing along with me. All right. So today I found myself in a waiting room, so I finished Big Ball Sock. Big Ball Sock is done. Little Ball Sock I took with me when we went on our Monterey, Carmel, our road trip. And so I got Little Sock down to just about nothing. I only have about a yard left of Little Sock. So I've been watching some videos on how to attach more yarn to Little Sock. And it looks like it's like a crochet color change. I don't tie on, I don't do anything. Just in that last little bit, I knit the new color. Then I go back and knit the new yarn, knit the old yarn, and then for the next 3, I knit the tail of the new yarn and the new yarn kind of together for 3 or 4 stitches, and then just continue on with the new yarn. And they said that that's good enough, that's it. Then you weave in your ends. I don't really have much of a color change. You know, I'm looking at it, and they're pretty just speckly confetti the whole way through. So that will be the next big challenge for this week. But I do officially have 1 sock done. So from this moment on, we must resist the single sock, the 1 sock. Dang it, I can't remember what it's called. I'm just so excited that I got 1 sock. Funny, the lady in the tutorials that I've been working along with the knit socks, she said, okay, you're really close to the end. We're gonna sew up the toe now. And she said, and then you have to go back and do your second sock so you don't get one sock syndrome. That's what she said. And she said, well, I guess if you have 2 feet, you want 2 socks. I thought, oh my goodness, she's so inclusive. I love knitting along with her. All right, I got 1 sock down. I am going to go sit in the living room and work on the other sock. We're so close, sis. Oh, thank you, silly yarny sister socktacular Saturday, for encouraging me to keep going. So almost there. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Good check-in. Take care, friends.